Hello, Balakrishna garu. How are you?
హాయ్ అండి కళ్యాణ్ గారు, ఐఎమ్ గ్రేట్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఓకే. మా ఆడియన్స్‌కి మీ గురించి చెప్తారా?
యా, నా పేరు బాలకృష్ణ మొగిలిగిద్ద అండి. ఐ రిసైడ్ అట్ హైదరాబాద్. బేసికలీ ఐఎమ్ ఇంటూ లోన్స్ కేటగిరీ. I was working with HDFC Bank since 14 plus years. Recently I came out from the banking industry. Still I'm into loans category only. I'm concerned with consultant with multiple banks and financial institutions. I deal with home loans, personal loans, business loans, and all other kind of loans. I'm specialized in various loans like NRIs, doctors. I'll deal with even challenging cases where I'll get it through. Having good repeated customers from past 15 years. I'm proud to say that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So this is about your profession. Can you just give me some background about your uh, academics? Which qualification do you have on a high level?
Yeah. So I'm native of Tandur, which is 120 kilometers from Hyderabad. My schooling is happened at village level only. After schooling, been to Vikarabad, which is another 40 kilometers far from my hometown. Intermediate graduation has been done there. I was into science graduate, whereas my interest was into painting, graphic art kind of thing. Then when I'm pursuing graduation, I inquired about multimedia in Hyderabad.
Mm-hmm.
So once I completed my graduation, I came to Hyderabad to pursue that multimedia related thing to learn. Whereas when I inquired, the fees structure was different, and when I really came to join towards the course, that fees gone up to 3 times. So that is not affordable for me. Then I went to CMC. It is startup product again. CMC
Mm-hmm.
Institute was there. Uh, I pursued a diploma in computer science there. So when I'm pursuing a diploma, simultaneously I used to work as a lab faculty in a small institution.
Mm-hmm.
So there I began learning English language. Earlier, completely I'm a Telugu medium. Even somebody speak in English, I would have afraid of to speak with those people. So later on, being this lab faculty and teaching to the students in Telugu and English, so came to learn little more than the normal. Uh, After that, I'm into software only, where at the time of 2003 crisis, 2000 Y2K crisis, I shifted into some other um, platform like BPO. After BPO, been to Malaysia and Singapore for job purpose only. Been there for 10 months. After 10 months, I came back to Hyderabad back. I joined with my cousin brother who was running a business of Vimal showroom and Bombay dyeing. So I was reliever for both the showrooms as a manager. Later, I got an opportunity from Reliance. I signed up a franchisee, Reliance Communications, that is called as Reliance WebWord. So uh, in that is my new business startup. So I entered into business from the software to job to business. In that, so my team size, my employees were almost 20, 25. And at that point of time, managing 25 people is very big deal. So when I started in 2004, their salaries were around 3,000 so, and they grown up gradually, and their salaries grown up to 15,000, 20,000. In 2004 to 2008, I was running that business. So due to various business tactics, overheads had been gone up and income has been gone down. So I found out that communication field is not going to be given good income comparatively what others. Then I have selected instead of inventory, like buying the mobiles, selling the mobiles, instead of that, I thought to go in a paperwork, like consultancy. Then I got an opportunity from Reliance again. It's a Reliance Money, which is a concept of financial institutions, all financial needs under one roof. Then I signed up that franchisee. Again, I got another struggle there in 2008. Again, another crisis has been happened.
Right.
So almost my savings have been vanished. So then in the same field, I sticked out to only home loans and been to institution like Diwan Housing Finance. There, I I worked for 1 year. Then LIC another 1 year. From that, next I joined in ICICI for another 1 year. Then HDFC. HDFC I worked for 14 plus years. So completely home loans is my key product. Then all other loans also secondary product for me.
So I understand from your brief that 14 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is around 17 to 18 years you have experience in loans, specifically in home loans.
Yes.
Okay. And
Yes.
it's great to know that you have been into multiple businesses and your actual, what you call, passion was different when you were in academics, when you were doing your graduations, as you said that you wanted to be in multimedia and graphics, etc. And from there,
Yes.
you came into this particular domain, this particular field of loans, into BFSI, banking, finance, insurance, etc., etc. So you might have seen multiple things. And by the way, I must say that you came into home loan around 2008, 2009, right?
Yes. 2009. Yes.
And
2009
that was a
onwards.
crisis situation at the time. The whole world was going through recession, especially in
Yes.
IT world. I see that because I am from IT. So I know that 2008 was a recession period in IT. And how tough it was for you to venture into this loans in the time of crisis.
Actually, towards that, my past experience changing from one platform to another platform, one product to another product. At that point of time, even on crisis, I stick on to be there in the field of loans only because I don't need to invest anything. No need to buy anything and sell anything. There is no inventory in it. So I completely decided to be on paperwork. No need to buy anything. No need to sell anything. Only service mode.
Mm-hmm.
So I struggled a lot. From 2008, I lost all my savings in 1 year. Yeah, after that, my recently got married in 2008 itself, and 2009 I completely vanished all the savings. Cannot imagine. I used to pay salaries of 20,000 per head in my business. I have joined in a company for 6,000 rupees. So that is even that point of time near and dear. So most of the people said that to do that, do this, a number of suggestions they are given, but I stick down to the only one. So I stick down to only that loans category only. After joining for 6,000 in that company, after 1 year, I moved to LIC, another company. In HDFC, I got good rapport with most of the builders. Um, you cannot, another point where I need to say is, if you do so, can you get something or not? If you get something only, then only you do. So I'll not trust that. I proudly say that I got some references to serve the customer, which will not give any single NP income to me from my superiors or so. तो
Means
I did
नया
it.
पैसा.
नया पैसा भी नहीं मिलता था, फिर भी कुछ जो पूछा है वो करना है अपन. We are aware of it, we should do.
Right.
So I proudly say, with those things, I built a career. I built a good relation with the builders, which has given good income for me. Like currently, I'm in this position that I can spend 44 lakhs 50,000 instantly.
Great, great.
So another point, I was with my family. My brother and sister used to study there. Along with one sister is in BTech, brother was in MCA. My room rent was 3,000 rupees. For 3 to 4 months, I was not able to pay 3,000 rupees rent also. So started my career with the 6,000 rupees salary, without any shame, without listening to anybody's words. That is my family. I need to do for my family. So I started my career from there.
So
So
here I want to ask you, it's out of curiosity again. So
please.
you came into this particular field only because of the need. You required some job to earn money, right? Is it? Or you?
No, actually, I was very much interested in home loan, especially because everybody's dream will be home after getting the job or after doing any job, after marriage or before marriage. Everybody's first dream is car. Home.
Home.
Nowadays, car is the first dream, secondary is home. Whereas home was the first dream at that point of time. Satisfaction of the client who approaches me, that is my happiness. Irrespective of customer who might be buying property of 15 lakhs, who might be buying property of 1.5 crore, is same for me, because emotion is same for both of the people.
Right.
So I never saw about the volume of the client looking for. So I given service to 15 lakhs, 5 lakhs person and 5 crores person also. That is where my principles itself given me strength to me to stick on that product. And whenever, whatever meeting happens, whoever asks me, I say that that is my passion product. And I will be very much satisfied. Directly or indirectly, the other person will give some ashirwad, what you say, that praises.
Blessings.
How many years they stay in that home, they will remember me. So that is another satisfaction.
Right.
Because home loan is a very important loan where a person will accumulate all the funds. They will be short of some funds to fulfill their dream. In that key point, my role will come down.
Right.
So that satisfaction a lot to me.
That's great. Actually, you are driven by the satisfaction of your customer. The happiness of your customer is
Yes.
what drives you, and that's great to
Yes.
know. So, so nowadays, actually, as you see, you are in Hyderabad, and multiple things happening. There are skyscrapers all around the city, and especially I would say Gen Z, who have just completed the graduation, got some good packages, and they are now willing to buy some luxurious flats or villas or something like that. So what would be your suggestion? What would be your advice if somebody who is under maybe 25, 26, if they come to you with some money, let's say 25 lakhs with in their hand, and they want to buy some luxurious villa, what would be your advice to them?
Yeah, it is very much a panic thing to me, because when I get inquiries from different people, so in that whatever you have mentioned, like 25 age group or 25 to 27 age group, who will be influenced by some other people who might be having family background with family financial support, they will buy luxurious property. Simply without knowing anything, these people will influence by those people, and simply they will come to buy a property irrespective of planning. So with their planning, literally, if at all they are not getting 1 month salary, simply they will go into depression. So their planning will be like that. Say the earning of 1 lakh rupee, they will be ready to pay EMI of 75,000. Nowadays in Hyderabad, 25,000 is nothing for regular survival. For a standard living style also, 25,000 is not at all enough. So for those, literally, whether I'll get business or not, if I lose business also, I suggest those kind of clients plan like this. This is my advice. Still, if you want, I'll process it. But this is the planning. This is the planning. But calculate yourself, then decide. Cannot imagine. Some people may not come back and say that your advice has been taken, or your without your advice gone to somebody else and have a loan, but later on struggle. So these kind of things, I again, some people came back and asked me for the further solution for that. Later today also, I got another call where I have given a loan into 1.5 year back. I suggested him to not to go. They went for now, not even occupying the property. They're selling that property now. So they're unable to get the money whatever they're invested in that, because we are nothing but a financial doctor. So normally health doctor, for health, if you approach a doctor, you need to convey all the pains, then only they can give the remedy. Similarly, along with the requirement, they should inform us whatever the financial strengths are. Then only we can suggest properly. Processing loan, no, so many people's in the market, but owning the client is important.
Right.
So that is owning the client is my passion actually.
Great.
So I have repeated customers from past 14 years. I can say if any 14 years back customer, if he asks me and calling me and ask me his loan account number, I can give instantly. I maintain such a database of customer, and I can recognize them easily whenever I receive call. That was by using technology only, not our nature given technology, man-made technology only. That
Mm.
is habit. That is another habit, storing their data. 10 years back, the customer was working in TCS. If they call me back, I'll ask all the well-wisher things, saying that how are you, how you are doing, all these things. Then are you still with TCS or move to somebody, some other company? All these things. I will mention before they say.
So you
So
build
that is another
emotional
bonding
rapport.
where I can, yeah, the rapport I'll build up in there.
Okay, cool. That's great again. So again, so what will be your future plans? As you mentioned that you are not in HDFC, you have started on your own now. Again, I would say because you were used to do it earlier as well. So now when you have started again from fresh, I would say as a freelance loan. I don't know what would be the term that would define you better.
So I'm my term is consultant is the best term for that,
Okay.
because it's not a just simply processing the loan, but I'm a consultant especially. If anybody comes with the property documents, I'll give the opinion, almost legal opinion of 80% plus opinion I can give. Technical terms I can give. Financial planning to buy the property or not I can give. So all these, so I
Yeah.
can say that I'm a consultant.
So whenever generally when people think about any loan, they simply say loan agent. Now it's a different
Yes.
technology that you brought into picture, consultant, who would again kind of whether the customer is ready to uh, what you call buy the property, what are his strengths, his weaknesses, everything you will go through, and then you will advise whether to go for a particular loan and which will be the better loan to go with.
Yes, you are right. And even I advise, say that some things may not be happen in Hyderabad. Say some I got a reference call from Vijayawada or nearby town level client. Instead of avoiding that, I can't, we cannot process. I'll not say that. I'll take all the inputs and I'll guide him where to get where wherever he goes, how they will get the solution. I'll guide them. So if it is town level, I'll guide them to approach a local bank and talk like this, so that your problem will be resolved. So simply avoid. I'll not do that. In dreams also, I can't do that.
That's again nice to know. So, what is your plan now to build a great business, a scaled business around your niche, the consultant, loan consultant, for this matter?
Yeah, and this again, there are various things. Just now you said that 25 years old guy comes to you, what you do? Like that is another one. Another one is NRIs. So NRIs, they will be in remote places when they cannot access anything directly. They will be depending on over phone or online. So accuracy may be less in that case. So for NRIs especially, work will be more comparatively. If I do one file in Hyderabad client, that is easier for me. NRI client, if I do, that is tough for me. Time spending also huge, but income point there is no difference. Though I'm interested to help them because they are not aware. Instead of depending on only online, having one person which is a trusted person is very much
How? So, sorry to interrupt. So, how would they know that?
important.
So, how would they know that a person, Balakrishna Mogilgada, is in Hyderabad, who is a loan consultant, who can help them? How would they know? What are you doing about it to make yours reach to those clients as well who are NRIs or the youth?
Yeah, currently without marketing, without doing any online thing, I'm getting references. Monthly minimum 5 to 6 NRI clients I'll be attending.
Mhm.
So I will get minimum 10 to 15 calls a month from NRI category. Local daily
Just
5 calls, fresh
imagine,
calls I'll attend. Sorry?
just imagine there would be thousands of such people, but they don't know that you are there who can help. Now you are getting 10 or 15 calls. That's great. Now there could be multiple such people who want this kind of service, but they don't know about you. Are you
Yeah,
doing?
that is what where I find the gap about me. That is my flaw. I was not into social media. Even Facebook account is activated, but I never saw that all those posters and all. Even I didn't post it. Even I don't know as of today. I don't know what is the update in my. profile in that Facebook. So that is why I
You're
came to
completely
PPMM.
occupied with your offline business at this moment.
Yes, yes.
So that's
So
also great. Yes,
that is
that's
why
great.
I would like to establish as an entrepreneur. I would like to serve more people and time free. So work-life balance was very much tough earlier. So I should have my free time to go anywhere. So for that, now still I'm not relieved, but for that already I'm doing groundwork. Like I'm joined in network groups where I can get more exposure. Telling about myself. Just now you said that extra loans. Most of the people doesn't know Balakrishna. They know extra loans.
Yeah, I know you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, by the way,
So,
it's a
so
great.
in that network groups, most of the people they said "Hey, extra loans Balakrishna. Okay. So the brand is created.
So
So I
they have
need to
replaced.
make publish.
Yeah, so they have replaced your surname with Easy Loans. That's great. That's great to know, and that's a great achievement because they know you as a loan guy who can help everything regarding loans. Hope I would also know you around 7 8 years back when I got this particular loan for house, home loan. And probably if I would have known you, you might have given some better suggestion. Of course, I'm happy at this moment as well, but I would have even more happier at the time. That's great.
In this category also, now you are saying about you, like you availed loan long back. So somebody availed loan long back, they need any service. In service calls, daily I'll get 5 to 6 service calls only, which may not which are not related to me. I didn't given any process to them, but referral through they will call me. I'll suggest them. Could be HDFC or some other bank also.
So
They
you
will
mean that
happily they will get service or they'll come back with any referral in future.
I understand, Balakrishna. So there are multiple other issues that we may talk about because there are again national banks and non-national banks like maybe Canfin or Bajaj Finance. There are some other methods to get acquire loans, right? So only for few properties, only national banks give loan, but for some other they won't. For example, for panchayati approved layouts, national banks won't. So do you have any suggestions who have already got loans in panchayati approval from, for example, Canfin or Bajaj Finance or there are other loan providers as well here, and they want to get into national bank related stuff, and they are limited with the approvals from the HMDA or means in Hyderabad HMDA or Huda. So, do you have any plans to provide service those customers as well?
Yeah, actually, it is a good question. See, when it is a Gram Panchayat apartment, definitely I'll ask the client to not to go for that because setbacks will be less, ventilation will be less. So for us, for buying a property by pouring lakhs of rupees without ventilation, staying in a without ventilation house, I'll not recommend at all. It will give a long-term diseases. So I say the clients usually, sir, if you go for HMD approval one and Gram Panchayat one, what is the difference of value? 10 lakhs, not even 10 lakhs in some cases. So I'll suggest them to go for HMDA one. It is not an authority permission kind of thing. The facilities. So when you go for a Gram Panchayati, there are deviation loophole is there. They'll make deviation. Okay. You may saw that like Gram Panchayat apartments, wall to wall, there will be no gap at all. Like independent houses also does the same thing. So what is the point of living in such a apartment without any ventilation? So
Hmm.
that is major worry from my side. Even I said, see, processing the loan, that is my uh, profession, I can say. But still, I will give that suggestion. See, now you mentioned the bank name, the Gram Panchayat. Simply, instead of processing from my side because I tied up with some one bank, I'll suggest them to go for so and so bank. You'll get solution there. I'll guide them. So if I pass on that to somebody else also, I can do it, but I don't want to. So because I don't know exactly what happens or what the other guy will do a process and whatever. See, you will come to me with a trust on me. If I'm depending somebody else, I don't know what kind of response he gives to me and what kind of response he gives to you. So I'll not go into that if at all I'm not confident on it. So I suggest that most of the clients, so which is better, which is not better, according to me and according to common things. So now your question, like coming from these NBFCs to banking or better NBFCs. Currently, there is no solution. As of now, need to go with NBFCs only. Every bank, most of the banks are having second category affordable loans kind of thing, which all these kind of deviations will come onto that. Their rate of interest will be little higher. I'm expecting that some solution will come down in soon.
Okay. That's great suggestion, Balakrishna. And it was a great talk with you. And hope you also enjoyed this our conversation. And let me end our conversation here, and we'll continue again in next episode if at all you give us some time.
Always welcome, Kalyan. Nice interaction with you. And thank you for the opportunity to share all these things.